Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hi there, and thank you for joining us for the ISE Equity Index Outlook for April 13th, 2009. This is Patrick Ceresna. First off, we're going to have a quick look at the S&P 500 using the Spider Exchange Traded Fund symbol SPY. Last week we saw the market spending most of the week consolidating down toward that 80-81 zone, and then Thursday came in with that bullish news that basically saw the market gap up and run higher up into the 85-86 zone. Right now, that 85 to 87 zone is a formidable overhead resistance, and even though this rally in the first few days coming into this week may see us even push up into the 87, maybe even as high as the 88 zone, we are still skeptical about us having a sustained rally from here without first having some sort of a pullback. So we are very short-term bullish on the upside, but being very cautious as this market proceeds higher. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE U.S. Regional Banks Index, which is the symbol JLO. And in the last few weeks, we spent consolidating at that $14, $15 focal point. And more or less at this stage, Thursday came in with that bullish financial news and had a breakaway on the upside. Last week we had a target on that around the $16 as a shortened move, but a completed move up into the 17.5 to 18.5 zone. At this stage, with the degree and the sharpness of this break higher, we probably may still see that a follow through of another dollar or more on the upside to hit into that 17.5 to 18.5 focal point. That's where we'll be looking for the initial overhead resistance to stall this first leg of the rally. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Sindex, which is the symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. And more or less, the rally that we saw last week ended right in our 69.72 focal point before bringing a couple days of profit taking, which was a very modest, mild pullback before Thursday's price action had a very bullish break higher. At this stage, we can't rule out it coming all the way up into that 75-77 zone, but like a lot of our other markets, they're far overdue for some sort of a healthy profit-taking cycle, but there's no denying that the immediate short term is probably higher. Next here we have the ISE Home Builders Index, which is the symbol RUF, and the 625 to 675 focal point on the downside has actually acted like a very good support for all selling that has occurred in this index, creating the sort of ascending triangle formation. A technical break above an ascending triangle has, from a technician's perspective, opens the window for a measured move higher. At this stage, we are looking for key overhead resistance up in the 8 to 8.5 zone, but the measured move may even see us rally as high as the $9 area if that break occurs on the upside. Next here, I want to have a quick look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is the symbol FUM. And we as well saw last week a very healthy Fibonacci-style retracement come down into that 62-63 zone on the downside before we had an upside breakout above our 65-68 focal point. At this stage, if this does continue to hold above that 68 zone, we are looking for a measured move to come in somewhere short of that 79.84 focal point above, more than likely in the 72 to 75 zone on the first go around, before we then target that upper move to the 79.84 area. Finally, I wanted to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is the symbol UKX. Last week, we've seen a consolidation holding right into that 390-400 focal point, which we've been identifying over the last few months. And at this stage, if we have a good reversal above $400 on the upside, we will be looking for this move to come and retest up into the 420 to 430 area on the upside. If for whatever reason we started to see breaking down below 390, then at that stage we might revisit the idea of it coming all the way back down to the 370, 380. But at this stage we are expecting the upside follow through. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.